crap. Ouch. Alright, welcome back to the homestead. Up until now, you've noticed I haven't really filmed much of the build here, and that's mainly because I've had people on site and there was a big rush to get the house dried in. Well, the house is dried in, even though the windows aren't completely in, and I still have this gable to finish and the door to put in, but at least it's dried in, and here within a day or so it's going to be able to hold some heat. So I'm going to start filming more now again because it's just me again here. Welcome back. I do want to say thanks to all the new subscribers. I hope you enjoy my content, and don't forget, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you're so inclined, share on your social media. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this video. And now back to the build. I have these two little triangle pieces of sheathing to put on the outside, so I'm going to go ahead and measure those right now and get those cut and installed. I have my two pieces cut here, so I'm going to attempt to put them on from the windowsill. So let's see how this goes. Okay, they're on. The other thing I've been doing is a lot of spray foaming. Obviously I got to cut some of these off, but I got some dust in my eye. Actually in my eyes. But I've been going around spray foaming all these seams and stuff like that. You can see, like, there was a little gap above this 2x4, so I spray foamed it shut. Things like that. And I definitely need to spray foam this seam going across here, and then up in the corner there's a gap, or up along this edge there's a gap right there. And then I got to finish spray foaming this gap in, and also this gap. Then this will be ready for insulation. Right now I'm going to go ahead and finish the insulation on the roof, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe put in a window or something, but let's get this insulation in. Not endorsed or sponsored, but if you have any amount of stapling to do with those Aero T50 staples, get yourself one of these pneumatic staplers. They are a lifesaver. This insulation isn't really itchy unless you get a little bit in your eyes and stuff, then it gets a little itchy. But I got two more pieces to go. They're on the end parts and in between the rafters, so let me throw those over there. Ouch. The next task for the ceiling is to put the visqueen, the plastic on it. But I think that's going to wait for another day. Let's go and put in the kitchen window. Let's see how that goes. All my windows are these Pella 150 series vinyl windows. I only have, what do I have? 2, 4, 5, 7 windows. 2 in the loft, 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the bathroom, and then a non-opening picture window in the living room, and then a opening picture window in the living room. Ah, man. Crap, I gotta take this window back. I didn't realize it, but it's frosted. I was at Lowe's 3 times today, and now I gotta go back tomorrow. It's the next day. Last night, as you saw, I tried putting in the kitchen window, but I accidentally bought a frosted window instead, so I ran down to Wasilla last night, exchanged it for a non-frosted window, so I'm gonna put that in here pretty soon. First, I'm gonna go ahead and take this scaffolding down. So let's get after it. I hope I can do it by myself, and I hope I don't hurt myself. So I'm gonna go and do that right now. The hard part's done, getting the second level all taken down. I'm gonna run in, get a different pair of gloves, and then finish breaking down the scaffolding. I'll be right back. Well, I got it all kind of in a big intertwangled mess right now, so I'm gonna get it all out, laid out here, so I can return it to my neighbor who let me borrow it. The scaffolding's all taken down and moved out of that area. It's a lot nicer, and I'm gonna definitely enjoy not looking out and seeing scaffolding. So on to the next project today. I think it's time to put the kitchen window in, so let's go ahead and get that done. The window frame was, instead of being straight up and down, it was slightly like that. So I put a couple shims in up here to move the top over to make this reveal here as perfect as I could get it. Now that I got these 2 windows in up in the loft, the kitchen window in today, the only window left to do is in the living room, and then I also have the door to put in. I'm happy, making good progress. Thought I was done with the insulation in the roof, but I'm making a change. What I have going on here is this baffle goes to right about here, and then I was going to put blocking right here, but I decided to run the baffle further down. That way I can run the insulation down a little bit farther past the outside of the wall, and then I'm going to put the blocking at the end of the rafters, and then I'm going to nail OSB up underneath the rafters. That will prevent any squirrels or anything like that that can climb up the side of the building from getting in, because they'll have to climb up and then climb upside down backwards to get around, and then it's still going to be blocked in with the blocking. So I'm going to do that, but in order to do that, I got to make a change to all these. And then I'm putting the insulation in, and I'm gonna run it about that far down past the wall. So that's what, about 4 or 5 inches down past the wall, and then I'll cut pieces of insulation and put in here. So I better get busy. This is a big time consuming change, so I'm wasting daylight. Let's get busy. Today on the homestead, building this cabin, we reached a milestone. I have one piece of plastic cut to put up on the ceiling. Each side will take 2 pieces, so I'm going to have to cut 4 pieces of plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and get this laid out and stapled up on the ceiling. I'm going to come back and put the, what is it called? The nickname of it is Black Death. It's a acoustical caulking that basically glues the plastic to the wood. So first thing, I'm going to go ahead and get this plastic put up on the ceiling. As you can see, I got the 2 pieces of plastic up on the roof. I thought it was going to take 2 pieces per side, but one was more than long enough. You can see it's hanging down here, and I got probably 2 feet down there. So I only needed 1 piece per side. So now I'm moving to work on this gable end. I want to get it closed in today. The day is almost over. Well, the daylight we have today is almost over. It's 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 4:30 right now. So I'm gonna go work on this and see how far I get. The goal is to get it totally closed in today. It's not looking like I'm gonna meet that goal, but I'm gonna give it a good shot. So I'll check back in with you guys here in a little bit. The gable's framed up. Let's get some plywood on the outside. 4 triangles left to do in plywood, and the whole outside will be sheathed. I'll catch back up with you guys once that's done. It's 7 o'clock right now, and as you can see, I got the sheathing on. Well, not totally. There's 2 little pieces right up there beside the ridge beam that I need to put on. But it is getting pretty dark out here. The camera doesn't show the darkness that well, but it is getting pretty dark. So I'm just gonna clean up. I have like this stuff to put back, the saw out, and a few other things. So I'm just gonna clean up and head in for the evening.